Premier Heating and Air is now offering all homeowners up to $2,000 instant rebate and up to $2,000 federal tax credit with the purchase of a qualifying HVAC system. Financing available for all homeowners, so call Premier Heating and Air today and get up to $2,000 instant rebate and up to $2,000 federal tax credit with qualifying HVAC system. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company. Offer ends 11/30/23.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Team Lawrence. I'm your host, Pat Brock, the Public Information Officer for Lawrence County Schools. And ladies and gentlemen, it is truly a great day to be a Falcon. We've got Madison Cheek here, who has signed a scholarship to Columbia College. Congratulations to you. Girl, you've been doing it up.
I have.
You know, how does it feel for you, for one, to be able to be signing to a college? You got all your family, you got your friends out there, you got your coaches, your peers, your mentors. What does this day feel like for you?
It's amazing. It feels very exciting. It's a little nervous because it's a huge step, but it's very exciting to know I have so much support behind me.
For sure. Give the people a little bit of history about you. You know, as an athlete, the sports that you play, how long you've been playing them and how they have changed your life.
I've been playing softball since I was little, so that was probably about t-ball. Same thing for soccer. Started playing football last year. It was great. I still love it. Let's see.
Let me just say this. For one, you have made such history, honey.
Yes,
first of all, let's not even talking about softball. You are a kicker for the football team.
Yes, ma'am.
What in the world, Madison? What made you decide to want to do that?
I wanted to try something different.
Yeah.
And I was like, I have a lot of friends that are on the football team, and I was like, let me go out there and just let me try something new. And
right.
That's what I did, and I loved it.
And you know, of course, you know when you all run out in the field, people are looking like this.
Yeah,
Wait a
there's a
minute.
lot of people confused.
Isn't that a girl? So here it is, you've made history. You've been able to step outside of the four-cornered walls of yourself to be able to forge your own path.
Yes.
You've got your coaches here with you. You got, oh my Lord, you got Region Coach of the Year, Coach Danielle Lothar with us. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Doing well. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you got Coach, Lord have mercy, Wayne Lothar. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Doing well. Share with us, Coach, if you would, about Madison and how you have seen her as an athlete improve through the years to be able to be where we are today, witnessing her signing.
I've been coaching Madison for 4 years. She started out freshman, had some high hopes for her from middle school. They had done some good things down at the middle school level. When she got to the high school, we respect the same thing. She didn't disappoint. Through that 4-year period, she had a little bit of rough time, you know, with fighting through some adversity. But through it all, she came out on top. Ended up Pitcher of the Year.
Wow. Madison, high five, baby girl. Girl power. Coach Lothar,
Yes,
Wayne
ma'am.
Lothar, talk to us about what you've seen in Madison as an athlete, which is going to definitely make her to be a force to be reckoned with collegiately.
Actually, I feel like I probably had the longest time with her. I was a middle school coach as well as a high school coach. I've been coaching her for 7 years. And what I've seen in her, she's ready for the moment. When I saw her during the 6th grade and we needed a pitcher, I was so elated when she came, because at that moment we didn't have a pitcher, and she just stepped into it and gravitated from there. And from there on, I knew she was pretty much a born leader, and just ready for the moment in every sense of the word. So I can't just so proud of her. Can't see, I can see the growth that she's had over the last 7 years, and I'm just proud to have been a part of it.
I love that. You know, Madison, I often talk about the relationship with your coaches, and of course, you've got a slew of coaches here today. As I was looking at my list here, that so many people who have had a hand in helping you be the athlete that you are. Talk to us about the relationship you have with the Lothars here as your coach and how they have helped you to be the player you are today.
Well, with Coach Danielle, like she said, coached me for 4 years. It was really good 4 years. I thank her so much about how much she has taught me, and all the stuff we've been through, and finally got region this year after all the hard work we've had. And then with Coach Dwayne, since middle school, it's been great. They've both been a super big help in the way I've grown in the game of softball.
And you know, for you as an athlete, I mean, you play several sports, and so here it is, softball, this is your main thing. And, you know, was it difficult for you in your decision on where you wanted to go?
At one point it was, because I was back and forth with softball and soccer, and then I'd started back travel ball up a lot, and I was like, this is where my love for it is at. I'm going to go with softball, and then it's been that way ever since.
You know, you all, Coach, you all are region champions. I mean, breaking records. I mean, this is by far, has it been one of your best seasons, you would say?
We would.
Making
Yes.
history, making history. And so for you all, when you work with these young ladies, when you work with them where you are able to see the areas that they need improving in, to be able to be, you know, competitive. And for Madison, she's going off to play collegiately, and you already know that that's a whole different ball game as well added to that. What kind of advice would you give her? Because what position, you're playing more than one position?
Yes.
Tell us.
Mainly pitcher and third, but I can play about anywhere.
Okay. Very
Yeah,
good.
we've always said, you know, if you can be coached by us, you can be coached at college level, and you can be successful there. Cheek has just been growing over the years, and she's just, I mean, I'm proud of her. You know, I mean, I don't say it a lot, you know, but I am proud of her. And it's been rough sometimes, you know, in regards to, you know, and even with the rest of them, you know, sometimes they don't like what we say or what we do, but at the end, it's all worth it.
For
you know,
sure.
she's signing a scholarship. She's going to play college softball.
You know, when we first interviewed, you know, there was part of the Game Changers.
Right.
That was about 10 years ago, I would think, right?
Right.
And of course, you all have raised and reared Division I softballer yourselves, and so you understand what it takes.
Yes.
And, you know, to see Madison has worked so hard. You all have seen that, the ups, the downs, the highs and lows, and now here she is. Coach Dwayne, what kind of advice do you want to give her to be able to be competitive collegiately? Because I know that we always have to be able to look at ourselves. I think as athletes, being able to see the good parts and also the things, the pros and the cons of things that we know we have to work on. So what do you want to say to Madison? Because you know you want to make sure that she's competitive, not only in the classroom, but of course on the field.
It's sort of like it's kind of sort of like getting ready for a long trip. Everything that you'd already put in your bag over the 7 years, keep it in there, and then add on to it.
Yeah.
But most importantly, trust the work, stay, and trust the process.
Yeah.
And that's gonna carry you through anything. And once you do all of that, first of all, put God first. And then once you do that, then your steps are ordered, so you're able to thrive throughout that and be as such.
I love that. And so Madison, they've coached you for 7 years, you know. How have you seen yourself improve? How were you know, how have you seen, you know, can you look at yourself and see the area that you've seen yourself improve in?
Yes, I can. Remembering back in 6th grade, and it's been crazy to see how much I've grown and see how much more of the game that I've learned and how stronger I got at everything about it. So.
And that requires a lot of hard work.
Yes.
Do you feel that you've sacrificed a lot in order to be where you are today?
I think so. I think it's been a tough ride, but I think I've done a lot for it. So.
And you know, and we want you all to realize that there's a lot of athletes out there that really desire to continue collegiately, but there's a lot of sacrifices that has to be made. You can't be just regular. You can't just do ordinary. You have to go above and beyond. And you all have seen Madison do that, haven't you?
We have.
Yes.
I love that.
We've seen her grow. We've seen her, like, she's tough. She's from, I just see from 9th grade to 12th grade, and her going out with a bang, like, she's just tougher. She's tougher mentality-wise. She's tougher, you know, physical-wise, you know, physicality, those type of things. So she's just grown. She's grown into a very good softball player and for the mental part of the game.
For sure. Player of the year?
Pitcher of the year.
Pitcher of the year, baby. You got it, don't you? And so here it is, the culminating event for you. your region champions, your pitcher of the year, and now here it is, you're getting ready to go on to do bigger and better things. Anything else you'd like to say to your coaches here?
Thank y'all for everything that y'all have ever done for me. It means so much, and don't worry, I'm not going to go too far. I'm always going to come back and help y'all if y'all ever need help or just come annoy y'all. So, but thank y'all for everything that y'all have done for me.
I love that. Anything else, Lothers?
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
4 good years.
Thank you for the work that you put in and presenting an example to others that they can do this as well.
Thank you so
And
much.
thank you for being that leader.
Look at that. Coaches, thank you both so much. Coach of the Year. Thank you for all that you all do. You pour into these young people, things that we see and things that we don't see, how you labor for these young people, and we appreciate you for what you're producing out there on that field. Coach Danielle and Coach Dwayne Lothar.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and air conditioning unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new unit, Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff can help you today at Allen's Heating and Cooling. Your Amana dealer. Amana, last and last and last.
Hi, I'm Perry Williamson, and we've been baking here at Williamson's Bakery since 1927. In 1965, my grandfather, Merle Williamson, hung our name on this bakery. Ever since then, people have been stopping in for the Williamson's tradition. We invite you to do the same here at 1634 Veterans Boulevard, or catch us on Facebook, or just come get you some.
Oh my goodness, we've got the parents with us. How you doing, Kristen?
Doing great. Great day.
Ben,
Great.
how goes it down there?
Fabulous.
Talk to us. We'll start with you, Mom. Being a mom of an athlete who has really, you've been with her every step of the way. How does this moment feel for you right now?
Oh, the feeling is almost indescribable. Being able to watch her, you know, like she said, even from being smaller, and then back to this point, and then overcoming so much and working so hard and putting in so many hours that, you know, some don't see, you know, at home and on the field, and early mornings and late nights. And so it is absolutely amazing to see, you know, the journey that we've, I mean, we've taken together.
For sure.
You know, and to watch those little steps turn into big steps.
Yeah.
You know, the little things that you didn't know mattered, they really matter today.
For sure.
You know, and to see everything come full circle is just, yeah, no words really.
I know.
Very
no
proud
words.
of her.
You know, I understand that. Oh, Dad.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to us here about baby girl. Talk to us about what this journey means to you, because I think that, you know, as a father, being able to, for one, to coach her and to see her from that little baby growing up, seeing her, you know, falling over, starting over, and to see her right now and to be a part of this and knowing how instrumental you've been.
Yeah, it's a great moment. Just going through from when she was little, buying her first T-ball set, getting her video of that, and then spending every hour that I could with her out in the yard, or at the practices, taking her to travel ball practices. You know, it's been been a lot of long times out there with her. You know, but it's paid off.
I love that. Now, you two are athletes in your own right, correct?
Yeah, I played softball and basketball here at East Lawrence. So to have her graduate here as a softball player, alumni, it means a lot because we bleed black and gold at home. So it really means a lot. And I'll let him give his.
Yeah.
Are you
But he was an
Yes.
athlete too.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that.
Same thing, multi-sports athlete. I always wanted to just try, tennis, basketball. I tried football once. Didn't work out too good, but I did do it. She's very courageous compared to me and her mother.
Absolutely.
She's taken steps that outshine us for sure. So.
You know, as parents, I think that especially parents who are athletes or have been athletes, you want your children to outshine you. You want your children to, you know, go a step above what you've done. And I think that that's where all of how you've poured into her, you know, that's that satisfaction. You've had a hand in it, you know. Madison, talk to us about your parents and what they mean to you and how they have been with you every step of the way.
Oh, okay. Love both of them to death.
Yeah.
They've been with me through thick and thin, and it's just been, I wouldn't have asked for any better parents ever. I love y'all so much, and just thank y'all. Y'all are the best.
Love you.
When you think about your athleticism, okay, do you give credit to them?
Yes.
See what I mean?
'Cause I'm telling you, I don't, sometimes I'm like, which one did I get it more from?
Right,
But
right.
I still don't know which one I get it more from.
I do.
I think we know.
The debate right here. And you know, you have an older daughter who was definitely a force to be reckoned with herself.
Yes.
Remind us about Caitlin.
Yeah, so Caitlin, she was actually on the softball team as well. She was a catcher for 4 years for the high school, and she also played with Coach Dwayne for 3 years in the middle school. And yeah, she was a great asset to the team. She played with DeAsia Lothar and had an awesome senior year. So yeah, I mean, we've had 2 Falcons.
You sure have. See, I used to call Caitlin a beast, and this was just the little sister. The little sister.
Yeah.
And you know, and
Yeah.
so here it is. You two have raised, how many kids do you have total?
2. Yes.
You've raised 2 amazing young ladies. And to see them where they are now. So this is where it's all paying off.
It is. It's amazing.
Talk to us about her decision of going to and playing for Columbia College, what you all had to do for that whole process.
Yeah, so we had a really busy summer. A very exciting summer, a very stressful summer in a good way. We have an awesome travel ball team that took us to different spots that we kind of showed up, but in preparation, we did lots and lots of research, lots of emails. Daddy was really good at putting videos together and things, and we, like I say, we sent a lot of emails, had lots of communication. It was awesome to see Madison grow from the very start of the process, you know, to the point of 9th grade. Not really being able to speak to coaches, but by the time this summer got here, she was one-on-one, you know, texting the coaches, you know, emailing the coaches. So, but Coach Leanne at Columbia has been awesome. We met her in Newberry, Florida over the summer, and she was very supportive of Madison during one of the showcases that we had down there. And it kind of took off from there. We visited Columbia multiple times. We had some camps, we had some personal visits, and yeah, so it paid off. And she decided that was where she felt at home. So she really expressed that it gave her a feeling of East Lawrence, which is her heart, has been her heart since day one. And it really felt like home, like East Lawrence does. And so she knew it from day one. So,
I love that.
Yeah.
Dad, what are your feelings right now? So she's going to be in Columbia, South Carolina. That's not too far, you know. Not as easy to do a drive-by as opposed to her being right here. But what are your feelings right now and that whole process that you went through?
Well, you know, what I'm feeling now is it'd be good to have a little bit of a break. We have been wide open, but no, 3 hours isn't that far. You know, it's like 2 hours and 40 minutes. But you know, it's going to be a little difficult, you know, to see her where I can't talk to her after a game every single time, or a practice, or you know, try to work on her swing or anything else in the yard. So it's gonna be a change.
Let me just give you a little bit of a tip, as you know, as a parent whose daughter's gone off to play collegiately and semi-pro, and it's an adjustment, because I think that here it is, everything that you've done has been to push her towards greatness, to push her towards her destiny. And it's like, now here it is, you know, the training wheels are off, you know, and she's having to fly.
Yeah.
And I think that it's an adjustment, that separation anxiety of things that you're used to normally having to do. So Madison, here it is, honey. This is where that home training. is going to take place. What do you want to say to your parents? Because, you know, every game, you're going to see mama with a long lens, or you're going to see grandma. What do you call your grandmother? Nana is filming right now. She doesn't even trust the television cameras. She's filming right now herself. What do you want to say to them? Because their support is so important to you. And now with a rigorous schedule of collegiate sports, you're going to be playing all over.
Yes.
And it's not going to be the same. What do you want to say to them?
I just want to say thank y'all for everything that y'all have done for me. Y'all have made me the person I am today, and I wouldn't be doing any of this right now if it wasn't for y'all. So, thank you.
I love you.
Our pleasure, baby.
You've got to give
It
us
was an awesome ride.
I know, right?
It was an awesome ride.
You still riding, honey. You still riding. You still riding, but it's going to be a different little ride.
That's right.
What kind of words of wisdom do you want to give her? Because, you know, the word tells us to train up a child in the
That's
way
right.
they should go.
Yeah.
What words of wisdom do you want to give her? Because you want her to, for one, keep academics first.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, through this process, you know, I definitely give God every bit of the glory because there's been times where I didn't know what step to take next, and He literally just laid everything out, you know.
Yeah.
There was times where I didn't know what the next day would hold when it comes to playing softball, but he knew everything. And so I would say, you know, every time there's a doubt or a question, just get on your knees and you'll get the answer every time. You know, when it comes to school, she knows what to do. Put it first.
Yeah.
It goes first. We're here to play ball, but school's important.
For sure.
But when it comes to ball, just like Coach Dwayne said, trust the process.
Yeah.
You know what to do. You know where the hard work comes in at. Be a leader and work hard. Never slack. You got to give it all you got at every time. So, yeah, she's going to do great.
I love that. Dad?
She said it all.
Oh, there it is.
That was it. That was perfect. That's, everything she said.
You know, you two are the epitome of parents who love and support your children. You know, you're that kinesthetic love to where you are right there. You know, you're doing what it takes. You're giving them that support that they need. And then you're also gently pushing them on out. And so that they can continue to grow. So thank you both so much for all you do to pour into your children and other children as well.
Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
for everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kristen and Ben Cheek. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Hey, my name's Chandler Gerard.
I'm Kyle Gerard with A+ Flooring and Construction. And here at A+ Flooring and Construction, we believe in teamwork.
Come let our team service you with flooring, construction, and garage doors.
So come shop with us at A+ Flooring and Construction at 371 Georgia Highway 338 or visit our website at aplusconstruction.biz.
Or give us a call at 478-676-2662. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Michael Wheelis from Dublin Piggly Wiggly, inviting you in to come shop with us today. We thank you for your business and we're ready to serve you. It's a holiday season and a time for Thanksgiving, so come in and shop with us, find everything you need for a great Thanksgiving for you and your family. Once again, we're here to serve you at Dublin Piggly Wiggly, the only 100% certified Angus dealer in Dublin, Lawrence County. So come in and try 100% certified Angus beef today. Piggly Wiggly, where you find friendly service every time.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We're celebrating Madison Cheek, who signed a scholarship to Columbia College, and we've got her big sister with us, the beast herself, Caitlin Cheek. How you doing, Caitlin?
Good.
Girl, you and I've done this before. You and I have talked. And now here you are.
Yep.
And you got Coach Burley. What's up, Coach Burley?
How you doing?
Good to see you, sir.
All right, good to see you.
All right, Caitlin, share with us a little bit, about this journey that you've been on with your sister. And, of course, you started it out, baby.
Yep. Actually, softball wasn't our first sport. Soccer was our first sport when we were younger. And at 9 years old, Mama come home one day and was like, I signed you up for softball.
Wait a minute.
And that was when it started.
So you didn't have your free will. Your mother just signed you up.
Yes.
Wow.
Not for me, but she started it. She
Your
was
mama's-
about 5 years old.
She's like, you're going to follow in my footsteps. So from 9 years old, and you
she
were
was
about 5, how was that for you?
It was fun. We enjoyed it, and ever since then, that was our new
Yeah.
thing. That was our favorite.
That was it.
Y'all mama was like this. Watching you girls, that's beautiful. And so you talked to us about watching your big sister playing.
Travel ball, I never really watched her. I was riding around on the scooter, but
Okay.
but I did watch her a lot during travel ball. And school ball, watching her, I was like, that's my sister.
Yeah, yeah.
I was so proud of her, and I was like, I'm gonna be like her. I'm gonna do it.
I
And that's
love it.
what kept me going through it.
Caitlin, talk to us about your little sister, being able to witness this and seeing her grow up and seeing how she's changed and improved to be the wonderful athlete she is right now.
In my mind, she'll always be 7 years old.
Right?
She'll always be young to me, but I'm really proud of her. She's worked so hard. There has been weekends where I don't see them for 3 or 4 days where they're at tournaments and early mornings, late nights. She has worked so hard, and she deserves it.
I love that.
I'm so happy for her.
I love that. Coach Chris Burley.
Yes, ma'am.
Share with her. You've worked with her for 4 years.
Worked with her for 4 years.
What
now.
is today like for you?
It's an honor to be here. For one, I'm so proud of her, the work that she's put in over the years. When she came in as a freshman, she was shy, a little quiet, a little timid. Didn't know what to expect, but she came in and had to play a big role at the high school level, and she had never done it before. She stepped right in, and she did what she was supposed to do that year. Next year, she got a little bit better, got a little situation. Then finished off strong right here, signed a scholarship with Columbia College. I remember sitting down in that conversation with her, and she was ready to walk away. And I was like, no, you ain't doing that. Like, it's something special in you, and you're going to fulfill your goal. You got to set back, fulfill your goal, and you can sign on this day right here.
Yeah.
And that's what she done.
So, Madison, you hear him talking about you, right? So when did it really click that this was something that you wanted to pursue after high school?
It just, I don't really know. It just one day I was just thinking, I was like, I think that's truly what I want to do. That's what I'm gonna be happy with when I go to college.
Yeah.
I knew it from day one, but there were just times where it was that little bump in the road where I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. And then it just finally clicked one day, and I was just like, this is it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Wow.
That's it.
This is it. And so, Caitlin, here it is. Your little sister's going off to college. You all right with that?
Yeah, I'm excited. I decided not to play ball in college, so she's getting to do what I didn't do.
And
So I'm excited to see her.
Tell everybody what you're doing now.
I'm working at the hospital, and I'm a few classes away from applying to the nursing program.
Look at you.
And so I got a couple more years left to go, and then I'll be a nurse.
Oh, nurse Caitlin. And you know what's beautiful about this is there's so many athletes that have to make that decision.
Yeah.
You know, because when you're playing a sport, you played for so many years, and it's a big deal, and it's a big decision to make of whether you want to continue collegiately or not. And so many say, now, that's it, I'm hanging up these cleats, baby. And here it is, you made that decision. You've played for so long, you've loved it. I know you miss it just a little bit.
I do.
Just a little bit. But we're proud of the decisions that you've made and then how you're living your life now. So we're very proud of you for that. Talk to us about Coach Burley and his coaching style and how that's helped you.
Coach Chris has helped me a bunch. If I ever need to talk to anybody, I go straight to him. I'll be like, hey, listen, this is what's going on. I got to tell you something. Or at practice, him hitting the ball as hard as he could.
On purpose.
On purpose. Everybody be leaving practice with bruises, but it's okay. It helped us all in the end.
It made it tough.
It made us tough. He's very joking, and if any of us are down, he's the one to make us laugh. So I thank Coach Chris for being there, because he's been there a lot for me.
So Coach Burley, you provide comic relief.
Right.
Have I ever witnessed that with you? You've always been quite serious with me.
I get serious at times, but it's sometimes I see that they need just a stress reliever, and I just be that stress reliever for them.
I love that. Now, so Caitlin, what kind of advice did you want to give to your little sister? Because I'm telling you, college life is something else, isn't it?
Yes.
You see how everybody, college life is something else. And let me say this before you give her that advice. When you become a student athlete in college, you know, things do change quite a bit. I mean, I remember this was 1988 for me when I signed. I mean, 2 practices a day, getting up at 6 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning to run, and then having to have study hall and having a curfew and having to practice late at night and doing that changes because it changes you just a little bit. And I know you want her to be able to be successful. And you want her to not just be successful, but you want her to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So what words of wisdom do you want to give her?
You kind of give a great example because college is so difficult. So on top of school with ball, you just got to work hard. Be really open-minded. Because college is rough. It's a whole different world. But you can do it.
We're not trying to scare you now.
You can do it.
It has its moments. Coach Burley, what words of wisdom would you like to give her?
Study and study some more. You're going to have softball to do, but make sure you study, get your work done before you travel.
For sure. Anything else you want to share with them, or you good?
Just thank both of y'all for everything y'all have done for me. Being there through everything, and then Coach Chris being there with me for softball and football.
Yes, ma'am.
So just thank y'all very much.
Thank you, and congratulations.
I love that so much. Thank you so much, Caitlin. Proud of you. Coach Chris,
Yes, ma'am.
the comedian.
Badcock Home Furniture and More is your home store, where you'll find great savings on new living room sets, sofas, love seats, recliners, and more. Badcock Home Furniture and More has great savings every day on bedding and bedroom sets. Shop Badcock Home Furniture and More for a great selection of dining room sets. And save every day on electronics and appliances at Badcock Home Furniture and More, 1927 Highway 441 South in Dublin. Call 275-3144 for more information, or stop by and see Wendy and Tim Sumner or any of their friendly staff today at Badcock and More Home Furniture Store, where no credit is ever refused.
Train for a new career or go further in a field you love with education and skills training from Oconee Fall Line Technical College. OFTC offers 130-plus programs in high-demand fields that will prepare you for the workforce fast. That's 2 years or less. Classes are hands-on, giving students practical experience to be successful on the job. With affordable tuition and flexible classes, you can fit college into your lifestyle. Isn't it time you loved your career? Get started with OFTC today. Oconee Fall Line Technical College. Careers begin here.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, here with Madison Cheek, who signed a scholarship to Columbia College in Columbia, South Carolina. And we've got Johnson & Johnson with us here today. Hi, girls.
Hey, Miss Pat.
All right, Madison, talk to us a little bit. What does this feel like for you?
I'm just so proud of her because we've grew up all throughout school. Like, we've gone to school our entire lives together.
Yeah.
And to play with her through middle school and to watch her grow and to become the soccer player and the woman that she is today has been amazing, and it just makes my heart burst with joy that she has signed a scholarship today.
I love that. Allie Grace.
It's so surreal. I mean, I just remember middle school, we used to wait in the old gym bathroom and get dressed, and she would dance, like do TikTok dances out there, and it's just surreal. It's crazy to think that it was only how long ago that we were doing that, and now she's signing.
Feels like yesterday.
Feels like yesterday. And
I love that. And talk to us about the relationship you have with these two, and of course you all being seniors,
Yes.
and what this journey has been like for you all together.
They're like my sisters.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been through everything together. It's been through so much with softball, and then Madison with me and her in soccer. I mean, it's just been crazy, and I thank them for being there for me and all.
And you both are seniors too. I mean, so, knowing that she's going off to continue playing this sport, what are some of your plans?
I'm planning to play soccer in college somewhere. We're talking to a few different schools,
Okay.
trying to figure out where we want to go.
So mom's the word until,
Yep.
okay.
Keeping it quiet.
What about you, Allie Grace?
I'm not going for any sports or anything. I'm relying more on like my academics and everything. But I'm just really excited to see what she does. I know that she's going to make them proud. I know that she's going to shine out there just like she shines here.
For
so
sure.
I'm just excited to see her.
And you've been playing with these girls for so long, and some of you have been playing together for so many years. And now here it is with your transition.
Yes.
You haven't played with any of these girls. Oh my gosh.
It's going to be so different.
Yeah. how much have you relied on the connections that you have with them as friends?
Oh, a lot.
As well as being teammates?
A lot. I mean, just being able to go to practice and be like, hey, y'all, what are y'all doing? Like, how y'all doing today? It's going to be a different experience because I won't be able to go to practice and be like, well, I'll have practice today. I mean, it's gonna be a new experience without having them there.
You girls, you thrive on the social aspect that you have when you're participating in so many different things, extracurricular wise. And so here it is. You all have been friends for a long time. How has your friendship helped you become better people as well as athletes?
I feel like on the softball field, us being friends, I'm allowed to push her and she's allowed to push me, and we're not allowed to get mad at each other. So, I mean, we sometimes go over the limit that we probably should, but we always end up coming back to the same, this is for your better and to push you. Right. And that's the same way with life. I mean, whenever she does something that I don't agree with, I'll tell her, but that's on her to take it into account.
So you have a good enough relationship where you're able to give that constructive criticism?
Yes.
Allie Grace. How's it helped you, little pageant girl, you?
It's helped me a lot, and don't get me wrong, there's still some tension sometimes when we're like, hey, do this. Huh? Like, I'm not gonna lie, we're girls, and sometimes, we have the attitude back, but it's all love, really. It all is. And I'm really gonna miss those text messages that I send to Cheek, and she's like, hey, football's over, what are y'all doing? Don't come. Don't come. But it's just been great to be able to rely on such great people. When you step out on the field, you're like, I trust them and they trust me, and it's just a feeling of home. And I'm gonna miss that obviously, but I'm so glad that she gets to make that feeling somewhere else. Grow.
For sure. You said the reason why you're attracted to Columbia College is because it reminds you a little bit of East Lawrence.
Yes.
It's not too big.
It's not too small.
Not too small.
Perfect.
It's just right. Just right. And now, is it difficult for you, or is it easy for you to be able to build relationships with people just out of?
It's kind of hard for me. I mean, whenever I finally get comfortable, I'm like, I just open up, and it's just like, I don't even know how does that even go with you not talking to you nonstop talking.
Right.
But I will say it's probably going to be a little hard for me to try and find some new friends and actually open up and be like, oh, hey. My name's Madison, and actually be friends with them. So
it's been a long time since you've had to really do that.
It's been a very long time.
It's things like this that you really, you take it for granted.
Yes.
Because the relationship that you all have had, how you're able to, have your little playful banter back and forth. You know how one plays, and you know how to get on their case. I've seen you, Allie Grace, in that dugout, baby. You don't play the radio. And so here it is. You girls have developed such a friendship, such a closeness.
Yes.
And now, as seniors, things are going to change a little bit, and you have to be able to make those adjustments. Are y'all ready for it?
Honestly,
I would like to say I am, but it's
it's like in the middle. I know I'm like ready, but I'm not ready.
Yeah.
It's like you're ready, but you don't want to go.
Yeah.
It's just you like the comfort.
Yeah. I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to experience the things that everyone's like, oh my gosh, you're going to have so much fun. But at the same time, it's like, I'm leaving the only people I've ever known.
Yeah.
We'll never play together again.
Yeah.
And that's what's so sad.
Girl, don't break.
She hit hard there.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Because you think about it.
Yeah.
You all had a phenomenal season this year. Now you get me teary-eyed. Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Halfway through this show. But you all have had a phenomenal season. You all have seen one another grow. You have seen one another in the good times as well as the bad times. And you've always been right there. And so now here it is, your new normal. As seniors, you're turning that tassel soon. And you are making some big girl decisions.
Yes.
And that you're going to have to, continue in your path. What kind of words do you want to give to her?
Just keep pushing, keep doing what you love, and never lose the joy for the sport, like you like to say.
I was going to say that.
Well, I'm sorry.
But, yeah, she says that all the time, never let it steal your joy, keep pushing. And ever since middle school, she said that. And it's something that sticks in the back of your head. Whenever I hear anyone say the word joy, I always think of, oh, that's what Cheek says all the time.
Yeah.
Keep your joy. And I don't think she's going to have a hard time doing that at college. I think that she's going to strive there. She strives here. I think she's going to do great things, so
I
she doesn't
love
really
that.
need my advice.
Anything else from you, Cheek?
Thank y'all for being there for me. It's been one heck of a ride. And I hope that we continue to still talk even after and still able to enjoy each other's company. But thank y'all for being there since middle school. It really means a lot.
I love it. Girls, your relationship is beautiful. So very proud of the accomplishments you've already done, and there's the best is yet to come. So very proud of you both. This is Johnson & Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, Allie Grace and Madison.
I'm Brian Bazemore, President and CEO of Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County. We would like to invite you to come by and experience a welcoming banking environment. Come by today and have a cup of coffee and let us talk with you about our many products, savings accounts, checking accounts, CDs, and our many loans. You're more than just a number to us, you're family. Come by today, Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $800.
Your Kubota dealer is Mid-State Tractor and Equipment, 1325 North Jefferson, Dublin.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and this has really been a great day just to be able to chat with Madison and to hear from her family and her friends about what this means to them, to be able to witness her signing the scholarship. And we've got one of our travel ball coaches with us, Coach John DeGroat. Nice to see you, sir.
Nice to meet y'all. Nice to see you, Maddie.
Share with us a little bit about, for one, you. Let's talk about your travel ball team and Madison being a part of that.
Well, the travel ball team is Southern Power. We're a national team, but we're a college prep team, so we're a development team.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a call a couple of years ago from Matt Goins, who was our previous travel ball coach,
Mm-hmm.
and said that he had a young lady that needed some help, wanted to play the college level, went through some struggles and wasn't sure about herself,
right,
and needed to find a team. So I've known Matt for a long time, so I embraced him, and they came out and had a tryout, and you could tell, she had a lot of potential. She had a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff really going. She had a lot of doubt, though. For those that don't know, she just come through some surgeries with her labrum tear and other
Mhm.
things. So that's definitely a sidelining injury, and I think you were down for about a whole year,
Mhm.
almost a whole year.
Yeah.
So very depleted as far as not ability, but depleted as far as mentally.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's one thing that we do. Like I said, we're a college preparatory. We're not a go out and play for trophies or rings, or we don't do that. So we mostly do showcase work, college campus work,
Mhm.
get them prepared for the next level. So I'm very meticulous and very hard on the girls, and I warned them about that to begin with. So her confidence would have to be one thing that would have to come back.
Right.
And it's not something that I would let up on, I'm pretty relentless that way. So it's been a joy having her here. We're a really grounded fundamental, so we teach a lot of groundwork, a lot of, positional play, a lot of that stuff. And Maddie slowly worked her way back up that first year, breaking out of her shell.
Mhm.
Her communication skills were terrible to start with,
Mhm.
just because inside you could tell she wasn't sure
Mhm.
where she needed to be, if she could be that leader. But lo and behold, it was obvious from day one she could
sure.
be, sure. So we kind of helped her bring that out. She did all the work. We just pointed directions for her. So that's kind of what we are. Like I said, Southern Power, we're a development team. We have girls that are 14 going into 15, so I generally do freshmen up to seniors. They have to play with that anyway. We play open class, and as Maddie and her parents and family realize, we play everybody and anybody. So, like I said, we've been from Mississippi to Tennessee, Kentucky, down to Miami, and we travel all over, and
For sure.
and we do whatever it takes to get them where they need to be. So
I love that. So, Madison, let's backtrack a little bit. Your injury.
Yes.
a young person being, you know, an athlete and becoming injured, that does a lot to you mentally.
It does.
How did you work your way back physically and as well as mentally to be able to, for one, to believe in yourself again, and to be able to continue even with travel ball to improve?
It was hard. It was very hard. Especially on an athlete, mentally, it is super hard. I remember telling my mom, I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing softball. I don't know if where the deciding between soccer and softball came in, because I was like, what if I can't do softball like how I was before my injury? What if I can't come back how strong I was? So I was like, maybe I just do soccer. Let's just do that. And then, of course, we talked to Coach John, and we were like, hey, we want to come try out for the team. And that's what slowly got me back into it and made me say, this is definitely what I want, because I was able to get back strong again. I was able to get back mentally back right and physically back right.
I love that. You know, Coach DeGroat, you do this all day, every day. And so you are working with young people to prepare them collegiately. You know, what did you see in Madison that you knew that she would be able to continue this sport?
I guess the two biggest words is heart and grit. And that's going to take you about as far as you could possibly give. Technically, Maddie had a lot to work on technically, positionally, things of that nature. You know, she bounced off her. That's one thing about Maddie. Maddie never settles in for one place or one thing. So, you know, when I first got her, it was, well, they had me playing a little bit at second. I'm playing a little bit at third. I can pitch a little bit, or I'm playing a little bit at first, or I can, you know. So we needed to settle her, ground her a little bit, figure out where we need to be physically, where we need to be emotionally, mentally. But her heart and grit pretty much led her that entire path. We're not afraid to get dirty, not afraid to shed some tears, not afraid to get a little blood on her.
Right.
You know, that's, you know, that all leads up to tenacity. And from that point of being that way, once we broke her shell and I was on her, I don't think every 2 or 3 minutes I would repeatedly say, Maddie, let's open our mouth. Let's talk. Let's communicate. Let's talk. Maddie didn't want to talk. Maddie didn't want to communicate. Maddie wanted to be a lone wolf. But if you're around her for more than 10 minutes, she's got so much more in her once she opens up. And so that's basically, those two things were what led her to open up. She saw that she could communicate with the other girls and saw. And when she came on, we were rebuilding our team, so we're very fortunate. You know, she's my 83rd commitment, college commitment. She did this on her own. She just worked through all that. She listened to the things that we needed to say, and she took both of those things. She took that heart, and she said, I'm running with it. She was in the first, I guess, 3 months into being with us, that she finally did some things I asked her to do, and that was simple. She picked up the phone, or she texted me and she called me and said, hey, can we talk? You know, let's talk and do all that. And so we talked about her future. We talked about what she wanted to do, what she thought. Did I feel that she needed to do this or to continue, or what did I give her the assessment? So we just kind of let her, you know, we put up the road signs, and we let her make those choices on that path. So
I love that. And so, Madison, you have that heart and that grit. And so here it is. You started out young, and throughout the trials and the tribulations, you've continued to push forward. You've had great coaches that have coached you through T-ball and middle school and high school, and then having the college preparatory coaches that are preparing you for that collegiate play. How has all of this made you who you are?
It just, like I've already said before, one time, travel ball, just like it helps you grow as a person.
Yeah.
Even softball helps you grow as a person. No matter what sport it is, it'll always help you grow as a person. Just being able to do the sport and do everything with it, it's just been incredible. And it's with Coach John and all my other coaches, I thank them very much for helping me with everything So.
I love that. Coach DeGroat, what words of wisdom do you want to give her? Because here it is, the role that you've played in her life. And of course, now she's going to that next level. She's doing what she's dreamed about doing and what you've worked with these young people to do.
Sure.
What words of wisdom do you want to give her? Because you don't want her just to be a college athlete. You want her to be one that is truly making a difference.
Well, sure, and that's one of the things that we work on as well. I know everybody talks about travel ball and they just go on the weekend and spend a lot of money and they just travel and do, and obviously, yes, it's expensive, but we try to get the girls out in front of as many coaches as we can. We work on communication with coaches. We work on all that stuff. Maddie took all that stuff, and my words are to continue to build on that. Her communication skills have become better than ever. She's become a better teammate. Not saying she's ever been a bad teammate, but she's a communicable teammate. She's able to communicate with all the rest of them. She's able to lead verbally with them, and she needs to take that to the next level. But we work on also being a solid, strong, independent young woman. Okay, so our goal is not just on the field. It's about Maddie off the field. So that many times I would text or talk to Maddie and call Maddie, we wouldn't even talk about softball. I just needed, how was prom? How was your man? You treating you right? Are you beating him up? What are you doing? We're just talking. Because we want to know that where she is mentally. And then some days I would ask her, where are you mentally? What's going on? And then there's some days I would talk to her about some choices that she needed to make. I said, Maddie, we need to figure out these choices. You've got a team here, you've got a team here. What do you need to do? She was able to gain those confidences going through our program. So what I really have to say is, as far as words of wisdom, is continue with that confidence, continue to grow. Yeah. If you are, like I've told you many times before, if you are the best teammate that you possibly can be, all the individual accolades will come upon itself. Yeah. But also, we need to make sure we stand tall. It's going to be hard, it's going to be rough, because now we have to decide how we manage our time correctly. Maddie can't do football, soccer, baseball, math club, Jenga club, whatever, because you're in 50,000 different things. Well, now she's going to get in college. We got to learn how to get up at 5 in the morning. We're going to have to learn how to get that physical work. We're going to have, 10 o'clock weightlifting class. Then you're going to have to go in at 2 or 3 o'clock with hitting, and then you're going to have to do individuals with pitching, and then you're going to have to figure out how to be a student on top of all that, right? So you got 30 hours on the field, and then you got 15 hours in the classroom. And then you got to figure out how you have a social life and how you work that out. So these are all paths. And the good part about us and myself is Maddie hopefully knows that she has me for the next 4 or 6 years, however long it takes. Just like I've done with the past girls, that once you join us, you don't leave us. So she's always able to call. I'm always able to talk to her, or we try to go to the games and do that. So, my biggest word of advice is stay gritty, stay tenacious.
I love it. Thank you so much, Coach DeGroat, for all that you've done for these young ladies and continue to push them to the next level. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach John DeGroat.
Hello, I'm Andy Cullins at Cullins Supply. Bad Boy tractors built to carry the load around your farm or property. We're building a legendary Bad Boy brand by introducing a new line of small or medium-sized tractors that maintain our history, combining power, performance, and build quality while delivering the highest value in their class. With a tractor size to fit any farm, from landscapers to ranchers, Bad Boy tractors are positioned to be workhorses in the field. Coupled with our line of Bad Boy implements and cutters, you're all set to make your workday feel less like a chore. Visit us at Cullins Supply, 910 East Jackson Street in Dublin, or 826 South Harris Street in Sandersville.
You've been saying you want it, and now's the time to get it. Pool and patio furniture in style with fabrics you want, comfort and durability you deserve. You'll even save on accessories and add your own personal style. Come see the full line of pool and patio furniture at Mid-State Pools and Spas today and bring home a colorful poolside. Now's a great time to save at Mid-State Pools and Spas, located on Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Mid-State Pools and Spas. We know pools.
You know, we're here because, of course, Madison's playing softball, but we have got to talk about her illustrious football career. We've got two of her teammates with us here and good friends. LaKendrick Head. How are you, LaKendrick?
Good.
Good to see you, son. And Connor Tanner. What's up, Connor?
What's up?
So listen, you all look very excited, you know, to be able to witness this here. Talk to us a little bit. We'll start with you, LaKendrick. Talk to us about your friendship that you have with Madison and, of course, as a teammate. And what were your first thoughts about a girl playing football?
Actually, I was happy that she would join this football team because I would try to get her to join.
Really?
So I was happy. We connected instantly, like as soon as we first met. Like we just became brothers and sisters like first day.
I love that. What about you, Connor?
I've known Chicky for a very long time. We've had our ups and downs with each other, and we've got through the hard times and stuff, and I'm glad to have her as a friend, and I was very excited for her to come out and play football.
For sure. How does it feel for you guys now to witness this? Here it is, you know, all of that hard work for her and now signing the scholarship.
I feel happy for her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so excited. Like, I text her every day.
Every day about it.
Connor.
I'm happy for her. I'm ready to see where she goes with it. Hopefully
sure.
she'll go further on with softball.
Now, you two are both seniors, right? So what are your plans? I mean, you got any plans that you can share with us on air?
Yeah, I think I can.
Okay.
Well, I'm planning after high school to go to the Marines. So after I get done with high school, I'm going to the Melt sometime soon to get my stuff so I can join the Marines. So then after Marines, I'll go to boot camp. Then when I come back, while I'm at the duties, I'm going to college at Alabama.
I love that. You know, tell your dreads goodbye. They're gone, LaKendrick. They're gone. What about you, Connor? What are your plans?
I'm wanting to go to lineman school to be a lineman.
I love that. So listen, my brother retired 30 years as a Marine, and my father retired as a lineman. And so, you know, you two that is awesome. So you're gonna hang up your cleats.
Oh no, I'm not there.
You still gonna play?
Yeah.
But you hanging them up.
Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna climb the pole.
Yes, ma'am.
I love this. Now talk to us about because it's obvious the way you're going back and forth. You're like brothers and sisters.
Yes.
And from the ups and downs, that means you get into it every now and again.
Just a little bit.
Talk to us about
me and Head. Known Head since don't even remember, but it was just like he said, automatic click. I mean, and he's been there for me ever since, and it's just been great to have him as a friend, and then especially on the football field. Mm-hmm. And then with Connor, that's all I gotta say. No, I'm just fine. With Connor, it's been great to have him as a friend, and then on the football field, nonstop talking.
You know, for you to be, you know, you're like an anomaly, a girl.
Yeah.
On the football team. What made you decide that you wanted to do that, and how has the support been for you? Of course, we see with them, they were very supportive, very excited. You know, what made you even decide that you wanted to do that?
I knew it was going to be different. I was like, I love stuff that's different. I love trying new things and being like, let me do this. Yeah. Let me see how this turns out. And then with them and the other football players, they were just like, come on, just do it. Just do it. You got it.
And there you go.
And there I go. And I did it.
And you play soccer.
And I play soccer.
So we already know you can kick.
Yeah.
And so, fellas, here it is, you know, your senior year with all of this exciting stuff taking place and the transitioning that's taking place for you all, you know, this bond that you have. How are you going to keep this connection when you're going your separate ways?
We all got each other contact, so anytime we need to talk, all we gotta do is text each other, find something to do, because we all gonna be living around here somewhere.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be at Camp Lejeune starting out, and you're not gonna be just living around here.
Yeah, for a little bit, I gotta go to South Carolina.
He already said he was gonna write me some notes. I said, okay.
Wait, notes on.
Like
cards.
Writing notes.
Like,
when he goes to boot camp.
Dear Madison.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that. So anything that you want to share with her, any words of wisdom that you all have for one another, or any words of comfort as you go into the next phase of your lives? You got nothing, LaKendrick? You got nothing, Connor?
good luck. I'm proud of you, and ready to. I don't know if they video it on TV for Columbia or not, but if they do, I'm gonna watch you.
Okay. I love that. What do you want to say to them?
Thank y'all for everything. It's been great I have y'all by my side, and I'm not gonna forget y'all at all. So don't even think I will. But thank y'all for everything.
I love this. Congratulations to you, LaKendrick. We look forward to seeing what's next for you as a Marine. Connor, boy, if my daddy was around, he'd be so very proud of you. Much respect for both of you. Thank you for the bonds that you have connected with Madison and the encouragement you've given her along the way. Thank you.
You ready to meet the latest addition to the family? The money you saved us with auto owners helped make it all possible. It really is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Excuse me?
Third best thing.
Third best thing.
Auto Owners offers discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense.
Ask Curry Maffin Insurance in Dublin and Augusta if auto owners make sense for you.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
All right, we've got the kicker coach with us here. We've got Mr. Jonathan Briggle. How are you, Coach?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing well. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Now, listen, Coach, you are a faithful Falcon.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I have seen you support students throughout the years, and definitely my daughter,
Yes,
Hannah's a soccer player. So here it is. How does it feel for you to see another one going off to continue?
It's pretty awesome. You know, being an alumni from here, it's always awesome to see students be able to sign and continue to pursue what they love.
Mhm.
And it's awesome.
And you know, here it is. You're the kicker coach, and you had a girl here.
I know, first time ever.
What was that? I mean, you all are making history.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
were your first thoughts, Coach?
I really liked it because it was. I knew she could do it from watching her play soccer. I knew she had a strong leg, and I knew she'd be able to pick up on it, and she sure did.
For sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to us about the relationship you have with Coach Briggle and how he has helped you in this position and to really sharpen your skills.
Well, I've known Briggle since 9th grade year,
Yeah,
probably
ninth,
middle
yeah.
school, with everything with soccer, and then it just kind of went from there. And then he told me, he was like, "You're doing football this year, right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it, I'll do it." And then it just kept going from there. So.
And so, Coach, you know, the kicker, I mean, their position is crucial, especially when you're down to the points. Talk to us about how her career has been as a kicker. You were kind of rattling off some of the statistics off camera. Share with those now for us.
Well, this year, her senior year, she went 3 for 4 on extra points. She did a couple kickoffs, had an onside kick recovery that we got back and was able to jump on. First girl to score a point in a regular season and playoff game in East Lawrence history. So that's pretty special and pretty cool to be able to coach her through it and have her be the one to do that for us.
Madison, girl, when you scored that point, what did you do, honey?
I just kept jumping up and down. I was just like, I didn't know, and I was just like, I did it.
So it's like you have to kind of maintain your cool just a little bit because you are the only girl out there. But you kicked that. What did you do? Did you do a little dance?
No, I didn't do no dance. I just clapped my hands. Started jumping a little bit, and then they called me over there for kickoff, and I was like, oh, okay, gotta get back serious. So.
Oh my gosh. You know, you've been making history all over.
Yes.
And you know, loving East Lawrence the way that you do, and of course, Coach, you love East Lawrence. You love it. And now here it is with her going off to continue playing softball. What are your thoughts about all this?
I love it. Like I said earlier, seeing another young person be able to pursue and go off to college is special. I know she's going to do great things, and that's just another one for East Lawrence that we're getting to send off to go play collegiate college or softball.
For sure. Anything you want to share with Coach?
Just thank you for everything. Can't wait for soccer season this year. Very excited. Just thank you for everything and pushing me through soccer and football. It's been just great to have you beside my
I've loved
side,
every
so.
second of it.
Any last advice you'd like to give her?
Just don't give up. Keep pushing. It's going to get tough, but I know that you're mentally prepared to fight through it. So just always keep your head up.
Love that. Thank you, Coach Briggle, for the support that you give our athletes and how you have loved East Lawrence basically your whole life. And here it is, still continue to have a hand in it and making sure that these students have what they need to be successful. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach Jonathan Briggle.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin with Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From Moen to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin with Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future. That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter, member FDIC.
You know, this has really been, it's been a great show. You know, just really taking our time and chatting with you, Madison, and just hearing from your coaches and your family members and your teammates and friends about, for one, their excitement for you. And, you know, the part that they feel, you know, that part that they played in it, you know, what that's meant. And now we closing out the show with Nana and Papa. My. How are y'all doing?
Doing great.
Miss Linda, tell us what it feels like for you to, for one, just seeing you at the games and seeing your enthusiasm and your support, and what it feels for you today to witness your grandbaby signing this scholarship to continue playing a sport.
It's kind of bittersweet. To see her go from little T-ball, yeah, to rec ball, Dudley Little League. Boy, did we travel with Dudley Little League.
Yeah.
That's where she started out with some good pitching. She loved it. She loved it so good. And going through middle school, high school, just seeing her excel. She wasn't scared of anything.
Right.
You know, she was ready to go. You know, whether it was at practice or at a game, she was at the front of the line. Let me go.
Wow.
Come on, boys. Come on, girls. Let me go. You know, she's just always had that drive in her, and just loved the sport so good. She just excels because she wants it.
Right.
You gotta want it, and she wants it. She's not there just to say, "Oh, look, I did this. I did this sport." She wants it. It's in her heart. It's there. She loves it.
Where do you think that tenacity comes from? Who does it come from?
I don't know. I think the good Lord puts it there, you know. He just, he wants the best for us, and he just pours it in her. I see that in her. You know, he pours that in her, and, you know, his favor is just all over.
For sure.
He's been so good to her, yeah.
For sure. Papa. You know, being able to see you through the years of just seeing you in the way that you support your grandchildren, and now here it is. Little Madison here.
It's
going
wonderful.
off. What's it feeling like for you?
It's wonderful. The Lord has made for this. Our proudest moment other than a softball a few weeks back, she gave her life to God.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Wonderful. She's not a quitter, and it's genetics from both sides of the family. She just keeps on keeping on. And she has played so many countless hours. Like I said, we live next door. So on Saturday night, Friday night, we're here, ding, ding. And her daddy's there, they pitching, they catching, they hitting, they just countless hours. I mean, I couldn't dare put a count on it. Her dad put her in a little batting cage. Bat, pitch, hit. Her mom was right there with her, there, take good care of her.
So you all have your own little compound to where you got your grandbabies right there,
Yes.
you got your kids right there,
Yeah.
and the closeness of your family. And of course, now here you are, you've accepted Christ as your personal Savior.
Yes.
And look at your grandma,
Yeah.
just grinning. Talk to us about these two, about what it means for you to have the relationship that you have with them, and then the support, you know, them really being there for you.
It means a lot to me, knowing that I have even more support from my grandparents.
Yeah.
And just seeing y'all at the game just makes me so excited because I'm like, oh, they're here, yay! And it's just really great to have a really good relationship with them.
You know, you all are so used to being so close to one another. You're used to that. You're used to being able to go to those games with no problem at all. And now here it is. She's gonna have to be moving down the road a little bit.
Yeah.
Nana, what you gonna do? What
I
you
don't
gonna
know.
do?
I don't know. You know, these grandkids are a little different, you know, than your own kids, you know, and you love them, and it's just a little bit different, you know, but she's not gonna be far away. No, she's
Not,
gonna be
oh,
that far
I
away.
know you're
No,
gonna
no,
get
no, no.
the way I've seen you filming, without any trust for the 2 cameras we got up here, till your batteries died,
Yeah.
you're gonna be right there. You know, how about you, Papa? How are you gonna do with all this here?
It's a game changer for sure. Going back to my daughter and my other sons playing ball, we've been around ball fields since
Their whole
the
lives.
80s.
Yeah.
And so we've been going, supporting, going all over the state, different places. And now it's come to an end for a minute, local wise.
Right.
So now we got to
Adjust.
out. You know, it won't be a Tuesday and Thursday. You know, she won't be at home batting. You know,
Yeah.
have to get used to it. I'm proud of her, proud of East Lawrence.
For sure.
I've been here a lifetime. My first year here, we was East Lawrence Rams. So
You graduated from here. Did you
I
graduate
did,
from here?
81. But I started school here in the first grade in '69 as a Ram, and come back the second year
Did
as
you?
a Falcon.
So it's ingrained within you.
Yeah.
What about you, Miss Linda? Where you from?
Toombs County.
Wait a minute.
So
Here it is. This is the first grandchild going off to college to
Right.
play collegiately.
To be away.
To be
yeah,
away.
be away.
Now, Madison, I know that your bond that you have with your family and how important it is for you to have them right there. You yourself are going to have to make some adjustments.
I am.
Tell me about some special times that you've had with your grandparents.
Oh, there's so many. I guess being able to just go over to their house and just be like, hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Like Sunday morning or something, going to church with them.
Yeah.
Saturday mornings and spending the night Friday through Sunday.
Wait.
Yes.
And you live right next door.
No.
Right next
So
door.
you just go over there for 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Okay. I love this.
I used to spend all my time over there.
And how many miles you put on the golf cart?
No.
And so for you grandparents, you know, it's been so nice for you to have that nest,
Yes.
having them right there and the adjustments that you're having to make. But you also, what you want her to do and how you've raised her and raising your own children is to push them out of that nest.
Correct.
So that they could be able to be on their own. And so this is part of that. So you all have planted these seeds, and then there's people that have come to water them, and now look at God providing that
Yes.
increase.
Yes.
What do you want to say to her because you want her to be successful? You want her to do well,
Yes.
but you also know that it's going to require quite a bit.
It is. And God is faithful. You know, He's going to be with you in every decision that you make. You know, lean on Him.
Yeah.
you know, and trust in Him. He's brought you this far. You know, you've been through some adversities, you know, to some surgeries and, you know, some new things you've tried, and God has always been so good to you. He's given you strength and courage, perseverance. You're going to go far. It's just starting out now, girl. Yeah.
The best is yet to come,
Yes,
isn't it?
yes.
Papa?
Just keep on keeping on. Don't settle for second. Always trying to be first. Sometimes that don't always happen, but don't never give up the hope and the ambition and the push to do that. Like the one coach said, you like to get dirty and bloody. So I feel that you're going to be a winner in whichever direction you go, or if you're going to be the best third baseman or the best pitcher, whichever it may be on the field. I was raised, if I was going to be a floor sweeper, just be the best one. So just whichever it leads you into and that you feel that's in your heart, just don't settle for second. Be the best.
Beautiful. Anything you'd like to share with them?
Thank y'all for everything that y'all have done, the support, and me just being able to come over to y'all's house and y'all don't even care, but just everything that y'all have done for me. It truly means a lot. Love y'all.
Thank you.
Miss
We
Linda,
love y'all.
Dwayne, it's a pleasure to be able to witness that love in action, to seeing you all support your children and grandchildren the way that you do, and the love and the joy that you have in doing it. We know that's not going to stop. Even with her going off to college, you're just going to have to make some adjustments, get some frequent flyer miles or something,
Right.
but you're going to make those adjustments. Thank you for all that you do.
All right. Thank you very much.
We did it, Madison. You did it. You did it. So very proud of you. Anything else you'd like to share with the people out there?
Just if you're going to do college, go for it. Don't ever give up on the dream of doing it. Whatever sport you're doing, keep doing it, no matter what happens. Just stay, like Allie Grace and Madison said, I always say keep your joy for the game. So never lose that.
And you are proof positive in that, of taking adversities and moving forward with that. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been such a wonderful day here. You have witnessed Madison signing a scholarship to Columbia College in Columbia, South Carolina. She's continued to play a sport that she has loved for many years, and we're so very proud of her for that. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you to the ones that have supported her throughout the year. She's still got a little bit of time left. We'll be able to see her on the soccer field, but we're so proud of you, and we look forward to what is next for you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have here for Team Lawrence, where we continue to grow great students.